Once upon a time in the 18th century, there was a cantankerous collection of British colonies nestled along the eastern coast of North America. These colonies, like a set of unruly siblings, were growing tired of their parent country, the distant and somewhat snooty England. The colonies were tired of the constant taxes, the tedious regulations, and the general lack of respect for their budding autonomy. Picture it. 13 colonies bickering over whether to dump tea into a harbor, or to simply send a very sternly worded letter. Spoiler alert. They went with the Tea Party. Enter the scene. One Thomas Jefferson, a gentleman with a penchant for quills and the dramatic. Jefferson, alongside his motley crew of founding fathers, decided it was high time to pen a breakup letter. They did so with such flair and revolutionary zest that it was dubbed the Declaration of Independence. Signed on July 4, 1776, it was the start of a very messy but ultimately successful divorce from King George III. The colonies evolved into the United States of America, a nation ready for its turn on the world stage, but still unsure of how to tie its shoes. Fast forward and we see a young nation grappling with its identity, much like a teenager trying to decide whether to be a rock star or a scholar. The country expanded westward, stumbled into the Civil War, and came out the other side with a renewed, if somewhat idealistic, commitment to equality. The Civil War was America's awkward puberty phase. Lots of shouting, drastic changes, and a few questionable fashion choices. Abraham Lincoln, with his iconic stovepipe hat, led the charge to ensure that all men are created equal, wasn't just a catchy phrase. Post-war, the 13th, 14th, and 15th Amendments were added to the Constitution, attempting to smooth out the wrinkles of a deeply divided society. Fast forward a bit more and America finds itself in the 20th century, facing 2 world wars, a Great Depression, and a Cold War.